Miss Alabama. This is Anna Mingus. She's 18 years of age, a recent graduate of Enterprise High School, and along with our Miss Tennessee, was voted Miss Amity by our delegates. Congratulations. That means you must be a friendly person. You make friends easily?
I'd like to think so.
You know, I would imagine that you had experience in that. Have you traveled a lot?
Yes, my father was in the Army, so with him being in the Army, we had to travel a lot. And I was constantly having to make new friends. And believe it or not, I used to be very shy.
You're not shy anymore.
No, having to make new friends helps you come out of the shyness.
Is it true? They told me in Enterprise, Alabama, they have a monument to an insect?
Yes, we are the only town in the whole world that has a monument dedicated to an insect, and that's the boll weevil monument.
Would there be any reason for that other than everybody else doesn't have one?
Yes, in the turn of the century, the boll weevil set into Alabama and destroyed all the cotton crop. So it helped the farmers plant different crops and become more profitable.
Let me change subject for half a second. You're going to graduate, you have graduated high school?
I have.
Are you going to attend college?
Yes.
What are you going to study?
Broadcast journalism. I want to be another Walter Cronkite.
Let me hear you say, and that's the way it was.
And that's the way it was.
Fair enough. Go take a spot over here and that's Miss Alabama. All right, now, let's say hello to Miss New Jersey. This is Michelle Knipfelberg. She is a recent high school graduate, lives in Edison, where she's active in the community's Safe Rides program. What's a Safe Rides program, Michelle?
Safe Rides is an organization we have at my school, and what we do is we go pick up students that are either drunk and can't drive home, or just people that just don't have a ride home, and we give them a safe ride home.
All right, sounds like good activity. You're going to attend Montclair State College in the fall. What are your study plans?
I plan to study child psychology.
If you were going to raise children of your own, how would you do it?
Exactly the same way my parents raised me.
Tell me in a couple of seconds or so the way they've treated you and what they've taught you along the way.
My parents have taught me very good values. I think I have a lot of morals and great values, and I would just do the same thing for my children.
Do you think that women in this day and age can combine a career and raising children at the same time?
I think they can, as long as they give their children lots of love and attention.
There's a lot of luck involved in this, but I'd be curious to know, what would be the ideal family? How many kids in your life in the future?
I don't know. I'll have my first one, and then I'll decide from then, but probably many.
Many?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so very much. Big spot over here, if you will. That's Miss New Jersey. Coming up next, say hello to Miss Mississippi. Now, this is Honey East. She's 16 years of age. She's from Jackson. She's the vice president of her class for 3 years in a row as a member of her school's cum laude society. That's pretty prestigious. Have you had good grades all your life?
I sure have. The last time I got a B was in 2nd grade, and that was in spelling. So I've never been able to spell, but...
You mean to tell me you've had straight A's all the way through?
That's right.
Wow. What happened to spelling?
I don't know. I guess somebody told me to spell Mississippi with a crooked letter. I'm really not sure.
Well, now, Honey, obviously you've answered this question 1,000 times, but is that a nickname or was that your given name?
That is my given name. My real name is Honey.
I mean, some guy whistles on stage, hey, Honey, you just turn around normally?
I sure do. And in the grocery store, it's horrible because wives are calling their husbands Honey, and you know, husbands are calling their kids Honey, and my mom's calling me Honey, and I don't know who to look at.
Now, a quick change here. In the future, they told me you're going to do something. You say, you ask her, she'll tell you won't have any idea in a billy goat what she's talking about. What do you want to do off in the future?
I want to become a biotech intellectual property attorney.
Tell me in 2 seconds what the devil that is.
It's a patent attorney for genetic engineering.
Perry Mason never had it like this. Thank you, my dear. We'll see you over there in a second. Thank you, honey. That's Miss Mississippi. Let's greet Miss Oregon now. This is Mindy Duncan. Mindy's a 16-year-old honor student at Newburgh High School. She's active in dance, soccer, and Special Olympics. And where did you get the red hair?
From my grandfather.
He's the only redhead around in recent years?
Other than my sister, yep.
I love it. All right. Now, did you grow up being called Red or something like that?
Yep, Red. That was my grandfather's name, too, so I kind of picked it up from school and from friends and stuff.
Somebody told me that you have for years prepared your father's lunch.
Yes, I have. Dad loves peanut butter and jelly, but his favorite is pocket bread sandwiches.
I mean, his taste has changed over the years, or your expertise has
My
changed?
expertise has definitely changed.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't make those peanut butter and jelly for him anymore.
All right, fair. You have been specially selected by your school's faculty for student training in the drug impact program. What is that?
Well, in October, I was impact trained, which is a one-week seminar that you go to. It's a high-intensity training, which more or less gives you the ability to talk with youths in our school that have drug impact problems.
If somebody your age came to you, if they were one of your real good friends and they had a drug hang-up, what would you say to them?
I'd first of all ask them if they were really serious about quitting, because they have to come to terms that they do have a problem and they want to quit. And then I would tell them that I support them, which I do, and I would tell them where to go.
Thank you very much. I'm going to tell you to head right over there now. Thank you so very much. That's Miss Oregon. Next is Miss New York, and this is Jessica Collins. She's 17 years old from Amsterdam, where she's active in the Big Brother, Big Sister program. And welcome to California. You're a long way from home. You like it out here?
I love it. It's been great. We've had just a wonderful time here. And I think one of my most memorable experiences I'll take back is that we took a trip to Universal Studios in Los Angeles.
You met King Kong.
I got to meet two of my favorite actors, King Kong and Jaws.
Two of your favorite actors? You and I got to talk later. What is the Big Brother, Big Sister program?
Well, it's a program for children who come from single-parent homes, and no one knows how wonderful this organization is better than I do, because I myself was a little sister when I was younger, and I owe a lot to the program. And as Miss New York, I've been able to do a lot promoting the program, and it's just a wonderful feeling to know that you're giving back to an organization that gave you so much.
All right, now this is a sneaky question, but we got a babysitter of yours here in the audience. You know she's here?
Yes, she's here. Her name is Ruth Zakarian, and she was the first Miss Teen USA ever.
And she was your babysitter?
She was my babysitter. We lived right across the street from each
Ruth,
other.
are you out there somewhere? Would you stand up and let us take a peek at you? Ah, there you. What kind of a kid was she when she was little? Was she, Was she an easy kid to take care of? Don't answer. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
That's Miss New York. All right, now, we have completed half of the interview competition. That leaves us with 5 more interviews still to come. I think I have everybody in order. We're ready now to hear from our second 5 semifinalists in the Miss Teen USA interview competition. And we will begin with Miss West Virginia, Wendy Stevens, who's 18-year-old graduate from Parkersburg High School, where she was an honor student and recipient of the President's Physical Fitness Award. And how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, so far, so good. I was reading here that you may want to open your own health fitness center someday.
That's right.
How long you been into that?
I've had an interest in it for a really long time. What I'm going to be going into is known as corporate fitness. And what it is planning out diet nutrition programs for major corporations for their workers, because people are becoming more conscientious about having healthy workers all over the world.
What do you do to personally stay healthy?
I exercise, and I make sure that I have a healthy diet. I basically just do the things necessary, like drinking water and keeping a healthy diet.
Let me change the subject a second. You could have spent the past 3 weeks relaxing on a beach somewhere, taking it easy. You've been working like a dog here. Why did you want to be a contestant?
Why would anyone? It's just a great opportunity for anyone.
Isn't it an experience that'll help you in the future?
Oh, definitely. It most certainly is. I've learned so much at the pageant about meeting new people and making the most out of everything that you have an opportunity to do in your life.
It's a little bit exciting to appear in front of a few million people at one time.
Yes, it is. Hi, everyone.
That's for everybody back home in West Virginia. Jump over there and we'll join you in a little bit, all right? That's Miss West Virginia. All righty. Let's say hello to Miss Texas. This is Libby Pelton. She's 18 years of age. She's from Austin. Voted class favorite all 4 years of high school, recipient of a scholarship to Concordia Lutheran University. What are you planning on studying?
Well, I hope to major in communication and someday be a newscaster.
Meet Walter Cronkite. She's over here. Why is it so many young women want to go into broadcast journalism these days?
Well, I don't know about other women, but I know I love to travel and I love to meet people, and I just feel like it'd be a wonderful experience on each of my, appearances meeting people, and I just would like to be a communicator and meet new people.
Is it true that you are a football fan?
Yes, this is true. I'm from Texas, and Texas is real known for their football.
No, but there's another reason, is there not? I'm prying a little bit, digging into your personal, but see, my spies have been at work.
Okay, you're right.
Fess up.
I have a boyfriend that's now playing in New York for the Buffalo Bills, and I'm very proud of him.
All right, let me do a little testing on you now. Is he educated in the rules of football?
A little bit. He's trying.
What is this?
Timeout.
What's this?
Touchdown.
This?
Clipping.
Yeah, she said hesitating. You're passed. That's all I know for.
very much.
Thank you so very much. Nice to have you with us. This is Miss Texas. Next is Miss New Mexico. This is Jill Vasquez. She's an 18-year-old graduate of El Dorado High School in Albuquerque, where she was a cheerleader and a member of the student council. Going to be attending San Diego State this fall. San Diego's right down the line. What are you going to study?
I'm going to major in marketing, and I'm going to just look around with marine biology because I'm fascinated by sharks and dolphins.
Marine biology and marketing both?
I'm just going to play with the idea of marine biology, but marketing is very practical.
You know, it's interesting because people these days are into saving the atmosphere and the seas and so forth. Do you have any experience? Have you ever been underwater?
I've been underwater a lot, but I just love their behavior. It's fascinating.
Doesn't frighten you at all?
Not at all. I love it. I love the water.
All right, I wish you lots of good luck with that. Now, we mentioned at the outset of this, Jill, that you're going to win $150,000 in cash and prizes. What are you going to do with all that money?
To begin, I just graduated from high school, so of course I'd put some away for college. Next, I would put it in savings, and finally I'd like to adopt a giraffe at the city zoo.
From marine biology to giraffes.
No, I was in the 3rd grade, and we were in Brownies, and we were touring the zoo, and there was this little sick giraffe in the corner, and since that day in 3rd grade, I never have forgotten it. And the other day, I was looking through the paper, and it said that they had giraffes up for adoption for about $1,600. So that's what I would do.
I wish you good luck. Thank you very much. Nice to
Thank
have you. That's Miss New Mexico. Say hello now to Miss Louisiana, Amy Peach, who is 18 years of age from Ringgold, where she was vice president of her senior class. Is it true in someday in May it was Amy Peach Day in Ringgold?
Yes, I believe it was May the 20th.
What was the occasion? Was it just all to honor you?
No, not really. We had a Slabtown Day, and Slabtown is when we celebrate the beginning of our town. It used to be Slabtown, and being that I was, crowned Miss Louisiana teen, my town is so small. They were so proud of me, and they were all behind me, and so they wanted to do something really special for me. So they dedicated May the 20th, that's what it was, Amy Peach Day, and I was presented with a plaque by the mayor, and they had a big festival, and I was carried down Main Street in a mule-pulled wagon.
Hey, big day in Ringgold. How many people?
It has about 1,800 people in it.
Did you notice when we started this show, these fools out here with the signs? Are you folks still out there? Have you still put your signs up now? I don't know whether Tony Charnley is ready to take a shot of you or not, but there they are. Yes. Oh, you got them all. Peach, there you go.
That's my family.
That's your family?
My friends.
All right, now, do you know everybody in town?
In town where? In Ringgold?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody knows everyone in Ringgold.
They told me you know everybody in the police department.
Yes, I'm related to most everyone in the police department.
Never got a traffic ticket in her life, folks. Take a spot right over here. Thank you so much, Amy. That's Miss Louisiana. Now, here is Miss Illinois. This is Kathleen McClellan, who's 18, a recent graduate of Central Catholic High School. She was an honor student, cheerleader, treasurer of the National Honor Society. Is that your family here to cheer you on?
Yes, they are. They're
And
right back
they
there.
got signs just like Amy. You all went to the same printing school there. How big is your family?
Well, I have my parents and my little brother, and then there's my cats, too. I have 2 cats, and one had kittens right after I won my state title. And we named them Lucky and Dusty and Ned after the Three Amigos, because that's my favorite movie.
How old is that brother you talked about?
He's 7 years old.
Now, you were voted Miss... Is it photogenic or photogenic?
It's photogenic.
Either way, you're a pretty woman. Does he look upon you as a nice-looking person, or is he say, my ugly old sister?
He thinks I look pretty nice. He's funny because when I won my title, he asked me to come to his school for show and tell to his kindergarten class. And that was really fun. Instead of me going there, we had all of them come to our house for a big picnic, and it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Show and tell who's going to drag you in front of the class says, there she is, folks.
He was. He seriously planned on it.
You're what now, 11 years apart?
10.
You get along well with him?
Yeah, we get along really well.
It's only going to get better as the years go by.
I hope so.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Miss Illinois. Thank you, ladies.